welcome to my channel. I post videos every Wednesday, vlogs every other Monday, and the main channel videos like the one you're seeing now every other Friday. I debated talking about this because this is currently a developing case, but the more I personally learn, the less I can stay away. While I talk about Carlee Russell, I've included some COD mobile gameplay so I could hopefully hold your attention, kind of like on TikTok when they show you like them playing Subway Surfing and then talk over it. I don't know, I love those videos. So if you don't know who Carlee Russell is, let me tell you. Carlee Russell is a 25-year-old woman from Birmingham, Alabama. She's extremely smart, successful, and beautiful. She graduated from Auburn University with a bachelor's degree in psychology, and on the night of July 13th, she disappeared. On the night of July 13th, Carlee was on the phone with her sister-in-law when she mentioned she saw a toddler walking down the highway. She was on her way home from work, bringing home food for her family. She ends up deciding to pull over, leaving her car running. She goes after this little one. Carlee's sister-in-law hears her ask if the child was okay, and then she heard screaming. After this, Carlee would go missing for 39 hours. When the police would find her car, they would find all of her personal belongings inside. This included her purse, her phone, her wallet, and her wig. They also mentioned her Apple Watch was inside the car. When the footage of the highway was searched, police could see Carlee pulling over, and on top of that, driving 600 yards, like in the emergency lane. Anyway, they see her get out, walk behind the back of her car, get into the back passenger seat side, and then that was it. The footage was so bad that they didn't include what had happened, or they just couldn't see what had happened. It was dark. To note, there was no toddling scene in this footage, and like I said, the quality was so bad that no one could honestly see what happened to Carlee after she got into her backseat. A gray car was alleged to have pulled off in front of Carlee's car, and people believed at that time that these were the people who targeted and kidnapped Carlee. Everyone and their mom was looking for Carlee. Even the FBI was out looking for her. While people were searching for her, crazy rumors just surfaced. A few that personally stuck with me were that she had placed a call from a local hotel, and then that all of her family came. Also that she was being held up in an 18-wheeler, furnished to eat Cheez-Its. Carlee would show up to her parents' house 49 hours later, wearing nothing but socks that had money in them. The world would rejoice that their prayers were essentially answered, but this would be the tip of the iceberg. It would come out that Carlee faked this whole entire thing. She had stolen from her job. She stole a robe and some toilet paper. From there, she stopped at Target. She grabbed some snacks. One of these snacks happened to be Cheez-Its. Not only that, she was Googling really weird things, and I'm going to play the video from the press conference now of what she had Googled.
Detective data includes several internet time to arrest. Detectives continue analyzing data from Carlee's cell phone that was left behind at the scene. We enlisted the help of the United States Secret Service in conducting this analysis. Part of what data includes several internet searches in the days leading up to their disappearance that I think are very relevant to this case. On July 11th at 7:30 a.m., the term, "You have to pay for an Amber Alert were searched. On July 13th, at 1:03 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term, how to take money from a register without being caught, was searched. On July 13th, at 2:13 a.m., the day of her disappearance, the term, Birmingham bus station, was searched. On July 13th, 2:35 a.m., a search for a one-way bus ticket from Birmingham to Nashville was conducted with a departure date of July 13th. On July 13th, at 12:10 p.m., a search for the movie Taken, a film about abduction, was conducted. There were 2 searches related to Amber Alerts on a computer at Carlee's place of employment, including one regarding the maximum age of an Amber Alert. There were other searches on Carlee's phone that appeared to shed some light on her mindset, but out of respect for her privacy, we will not be releasing the content of those searches at this time. We've asked to interview Carlee a second time, but have not been granted that request. As you can see, there are many questions left to be answered.
Out at the press conference, as well as the 911 call from Carlee and about the child walking on the side of the highway. I'm also going to play that now so you could hear it for yourself.
Hi, I am on Interstate 459, and there is a kid just walking by themselves.
Oh, hold on. Where on 49 are you?
I'm right next to the exit 10 by the River Med, like to get off by the River Med.
Okay, so you're before that exit?
Yes.
Okay, and were you headed southbound or northbound? Like towards Tuscaloosa or towards 280?
Towards Tuscaloosa.
Okay, and was the child on the left or right side?
On the right side.
Were they walking northbound or southbound?
They're walking towards Tuscaloosa.
Walking southbound? Or how old do they look?
Like a toddler, like maybe like 3 or 4.
Did you pull over with them? Are you still with them?
Yes.
Okay, are you with the child right now?
No, I'm not. I didn't get out of the car. I can see them though.
Do you mind staying and keeping an eye on them until we get there?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay, what kind of car are you in?
I'm in a red Mercedes-Benz
Is that a sedan or SUV?
SUV. I mean, it's a sedan. Sorry.
Can you put your hazards on for me?
Yeah, they're on.
Okay. Did you talk to the child at all, or did you say anything to them?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do they look like they're injured?
No, they don't.
Are they white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
They're white.
Okay. Is it male or female?
I think it's a boy, a little boy.
White male? Okay. So is he wearing clothes?
Yes.
Okay. What is he wearing?
It's a white t-shirt, and it doesn't look like he has any pants on. It looks like a diaper.
And you don't see any cars anywhere?
No, no cars anywhere.
Okay. All right. What's your name?
My name is Carlee Russell.
And you don't see any injuries on the child from where you're at, correct?
No, but I can't really see them that good.
Okay. Try to keep an eye on them for the best that you can, because I don't want you to lose track of them.
Okay.
All right. And do they have shoes on?
No,
Shoes?
not that I can see. I can't really see that. What?
Okay. All right. I've got them on the way, okay? Just try to keep an eye on them, but officers are on the way, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Carlee called a relative after speaking with the 911 operator. She went missing during that conversation sometime after 9:36 p.m. Traffic camera footage was obtained which depicted this portion of the incident, and that footage was analyzed as part of the investigation in conjunction with the 911 call, and so
Previously mentioned, after she called the police, she would proceed to drive 600 yards a little insight of how long this is 6 football fields. She was just she's from Kong 600 youngins on the like emergency lane of the interstate. That would be sent to the FBI because no one knows why she did that one. One in Kong was found, and there was food in there that she went to go get from her family, but the rope, the toilet paper, and the snacks from Target were all missing. A lot of rumors that have come out have been confirmed by an inside source. That's how the rumor of the 18-wheeling and the Cheez-Its was confirmed. I don't even. When her parents were being interviewed, they were very weird. They mentioned that Carlee was being traumatized from what was being said about her online. As someone who has PTSD, I find this super interesting because after I had gone through what had happened to me, I didn't immediately jump online. I didn't even tell anybody outside of my house. My mom had to physically text my best friend who, I consider my soulmate and be like, hey, you need to talk to Hannah. Because I personally was so engulfed in grief and trauma. So her mom making the statement about how, she's being traumatized by what is being said online makes me think she's at home on Facebook and TikTok just actively seeking out stuff about her, because this was very widely reported on. Also, I'm not saying that you can't be on social media after a traumatic incident, but when Carlee knew she was getting coverage, I find it weird that she was going on social media, especially because they also said stuff. They would also say stuff and then nod while they were saying it, they were trying to convince themselves it was real. They'd be like, yeah, she's just really traumatized right now. And what is being said online is just really traumatizing her mind, and people would be like, why are they nodding? Why aren't both of them nodding if only one of them's saying it? What's going on, guys? Her parents also went to go look for Carlee in Atlanta, Georgia. They were in Alabama. I find this little tidbit interesting because this is when we kind of go back to the hotel thingy, because Carlee apparently called from a local hotel in Alabama. When her parents weren't in Atlanta, they did an interview and they said they had made plans prior to visit Atlanta, but also got a tip that Carlee was in Atlanta, so that's why they were in Atlanta when their daughter was missing, because they had made prior plans to go, and they also apparently got a tip. Carlee's mom would later slip up and say she got a text from Carlee at the Red Roof Inn when hotel staff recount her saying she got a call from Carlee at the Red Roof Inn. A teacher on Facebook later made a post after Carlee came back and, really talked about how her parents definitely knew what was up and what Carlee was up to. She also said her parents were probably worried about her actions from teachers, coaches, and mentors, and they just didn't do anything to stop this weird manipulative little behavior where she is 25 and she thinks it's okay to fake a kidnapping. During the press conference, the police were asked if Carlee was going to get charged for, wasting time, effort, manpower, or whatever, and they said, we haven't even thought about that. We just want to talk to Carlee about those 49 hours, but she won't talk. Police also let everyone know that there was no previous signs of a mental illness from Carlee. With that being said, that's all that I know. That's all that anyone really knows about the case as of now, and I am filming this Thursday, July 20th at 3:06 p.m. I don't know if I'm going to keep you guys updated on this because I had watched a video on it initially, and then yesterday I was on TikTok and I found out she faked everything, and then I was like, that's really interesting, I want to talk about that. With that being said, that's the end of the video. I will see you on Wednesday for a little Hannah React. That's what the playlist is. I don't know what I'm gonna call those videos, but I don't know. See you later, alligator.